Hey everyone, we are Leen and Wim, a couple from Belgium. We have set out on an epic cycling journey from Belgium all the way down to the southern tip of Spain, over 2,750 kilometers in 32 days. Join us in our video diary as we ride through stunning landscapes, tackle challenges and experience all the surprises along the way. Subscribe and hop on for the ride of a lifetime. Raf, the man who allowed us to sleep in the garden house last night, is a photographer and film director by profession. And we noticed this right away at breakfast, where he almost literally sits in the director's chair as a joke.
Opnieuw. Ja, opnieuw. Leuk, kom maar filmen. Kijk. Oh nee.
Ja. Take 2. Raf komt aangewandeld met koffie. En
Moeten we babbelen?
hij gaat zitten babbelen. Ja, maar nee, wacht. Jij moet gewoon doen alsof. Ja. Maar dan mag je geluid komen, dan zet er achteraf onder.
Serieus, we moeten gewoon...
Ja, zodat mijn dialogen verstaanbaar zijn. Bij FC de kampioen is dat. Ja, zo. Ja, ja, zo doen, ja. Een tekst vergeten. Dat is maar gewoon doen.
Ja.
Eigenlijk moeten we naar regisseur.
Moeten we leren.
Ik ga niet mee.
Oh ja, ik kan meegaan.
Wow, dat is verschillen. Een drone.
Ja,
En dan moet ik altijd zo al 10 kilometer vooruit fietsen. Kei zwaar dagen. Ja,
Gaaf kunnen we deze bagage
But unfortunately, Raf stays at home and we will have to carry our luggage ourselves. We begin our journey with a steep climb right out of the gate. The familiar hollow lanes and cobblestone stretches, notorious for inflicting saddle soreness, make an early return.
Het eerste wat ik 's ochtends altijd doe op zo'n reis is de weersvoorspelling bekijken. Maar op dag 2 had ik dat 's morgens beter niet gedaan, want er was code geel afgekondigd. We vonden het dan ook enorm verrassend dat we onder een stralend blauwe hemel konden vertrekken, maar we wisten wel zeker dat het niet zo blauw ging blijven.
We pass an art installation, one I find a bit underwhelming. A magnified honeycomb structure that serves as benches. It's a tribute to the bees, essential here for pollinating the region's apple and pear orchards. They are clearly thriving as the branches hang heavy with ripened fruit. Opposite his birthplace stands Eddy Merckx, the cannibal immortalized in bronze. The street which hosts this monument once bore witness to his earliest training rides. The statue, with its muscular legs and determined gaze, is more than art. It's a testament to the unbreakable bond between a champion and his roots. It celebrates a time when Belgium ruled the world of cycling. There's a unique pride we feel as Belgians cycling past this landmark.
Het voelde wel bijzonder om door de straten van het geboortedorp van Eddy Merckx te fietsen. We waren ons al aan het inbeelden dat we in zijn wiel zouden hangen. Ja, ik denk dat hij wel een heel ander tempo als ons gehad zou hebben.
Further on we enter the Brabantse Wouden, a hidden gem recognized as an official national park just 10 months ago. Riding through this vast natural expanse, we are enveloped by the serenity of ancient forests and soft bird songs. The park's thick, shadowy woods stretch across wide, rolling paths. Signs for the Brabantse Pijl or Brabant Arrow Trail remind us we are almost colleagues of Eddy Merckx himself. And I feel as if today we too are here to win. Our route takes an unexpected turn when we come face to face with the Phallus impudicus sculptures. These pieces, inspired by a mushroom infamous for its, notable form, evoke a grin. It's as if nature itself gives a playful nod, a humorous homage to reproduction and life itself. We spot a shortcut on the map, where the original route makes an apparently unnecessary detour. I tell Wim that Komoot, the app I use to plan our rides, wouldn't let me select this path. Despite this, we decide to take it anyway. It leads us to a steep, sharply eroded path, almost impossible to ride. We end up leading our bikes down by hand. We pass by a bunker, part of the so-called KW line. Built just before World War II to defend Belgium against German invasion, the KW line once consisted of over 400 bunkers stretching across the country from Koningshoogte to Waver, hence the name KW line. This concrete giant, once a symbol of hope, now stands as a silent witness to the transience of human fortifications. Designed for Belgian machine guns, it later proved incompatible with the weapons used by the British and other Allied forces, rendering it useless in battle. The tales of older wars echo on as we arrive in Waterloo, a name synonymous with a turning point in European history. The ground beneath our wheels reverberates faintly with the events of more than 2 centuries ago. In the distance, the Lion of Waterloo seems to rise from the earth itself, a stoic sentinel watching over the battlefield where a continent's fate was decided. On this plain, now serene and pastoral, a fierce battle once raged. June 18, 1815, a day when the ground shook from cannon fire and echoed with the cries of dying men. The clash between the formidable Napoleon Bonaparte and the Allied forces under Wellington and Blücher was a titanic struggle that shook Europe to its core. The Allied victory marked the end of an era. Napoleon, the man who had startled Europe with his military genius and ambitions, was defeated. His defeat opened a period of relative peace and stability, though the scars of war would linger. Standing here, surrounded by remnants of the past, it's almost impossible to imagine how the landscape must have looked back then. Blood-red earth, devastated villages and skies blackened by cannon smoke. This contrast between peaceful present and violent past is what makes this place so remarkable. It's not far now to tonight's unique lodging. We will be spending the night on a boat. We are relieved to be sleeping under a roof, or rather a deck tonight, as a yellow weather warning has been issued. It feels like fate is toying with us. Just as on our journey in Sweden, the address in the Airbnb app once again leads us to the wrong location. My messages to the host go unanswered for nearly an hour, leaving us cycling in circles around a canal intersection, hoping to find the right boat. Meanwhile, the yellow weather warning begins to show its teeth. Heavy rain falls and thunder rumbles in the distance. After a long search, we finally locate the correct boat. The captain opens the door and I can't fully hide my frustration. Luckily, the rain-soaked hour is quickly forgotten when we find a double bath below deck. Although it's late, we decide to soak in it, while our boat is floating within its own oversized bathtub. It's already around 9:30 p.m. when I start preparing dinner. Indeed, the workdays are long when you are headed for Tarifa.